first of all, you have to focus yourself. Focus yourself. Find your weaknesses and strengths. How you can study from videos, from books, whatever way you can digest. Choose this way. Third, choose a mentor. It's very important. And trust on yourself. You will get it done. That's it.
Thank you.
Anand just cleared PMP like 10 minutes ago. Ali have cleared PMP with above target. Congratulations, Raheel, on clearing your PMP in first attempt. You cleared PMP exam with 5 above target. The best thing that anyone can do. 5 above target. Ladies and gentlemen, second student in 3 days. 5 above target.
I didn't expect it that I will get this result. I thought that I will be like target or like above target.
Thanks to you. Without your dedication and guidance, it was impossible for me.
You can see it is clear to you. Above target, above target, above target, above target. Do I have to read film book? Do I have said no, no? Like whenever he heard like this guy have read 5 times film book so many times, he always get confused and come back to me. I kept on saying him, you are going to clear, just read one time. And that's what he did.
For everyone, today's purpose is basically Umair who recently cleared PMP. He will be sharing his lesson learned, how he did it, and his journey is actually very interesting one. So as soon as we get Umair, I will ask Umair to share how he did it, what are the things he did, and how everyone can learn from him and can actually become certified PMP. So Umair, can you share your journey with us? We structure it this way. In first, Umair will share his journey. Then, if you guys have any question answers, you can ask him. Okay, Umair, please go ahead.
Uh, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. Maybe many people knows me. My name is Umair Naseer, and basically, I'm doing job here in Saudi Arabia as a project control engineer. So my journey will be not more different than the others. So if you have listened or if you have seen videos of Mr. Amer, so probably it will be the same what the other people have done. So basically, my PMP journey started back in 2020. In mid of the 2020, I prepared my on the predictive basis, but unfortunately, I didn't book my exam. So I was wasting my time to watching some videos, some other things. So one day I decided why should not I go for the PMP. So on the Facebook, I seen some posts of the Gulzar. Okay, and Gulzar was not my friend. Basically, he was on Facebook. He was my mutual friend on LinkedIn and Facebook. So I call him that, and I talked with him regarding the PMP, and I discussed with him regarding the Amer. So I just called to Amer, I want to do the PMP, and I told him that I have the PDUs, but I didn't book my exam, and so at that time this PMP was changed, and Amer told me that why you want to join the class, just go with the Agile guide, and let's start your preparation for Agile, and Agile is very easy with compared to the predictive. So, but anyway, I joined the Amir class, and started our study, and he given a 5 days lecture. It was very intense for me, especially because we started at 4 o'clock until the night 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So it was difficult. But one thing I would say, um, it was a great class. I mean, I didn't only learn the PMP, but some other techniques also I learned from there. So although I have the PDUs, although maybe I can prepare from other sources, but no doubt at all, this class was very, very important for me. And after that, maybe what if very, I will say that I don't want to go for the exam, very frankly. So then I remember that I was watching his video, by the way, continuously. I studied once with that the notes he provided me. I only read one time, only one time, and I don't know I remember or not, but I only studied one time. Then one day I remember the two people passed the exam. There was a one gentleman. He was, I think, he was his name was ending with the Marvi something. If I'm forgetting, please apologize, especially with him. And he was telling his story, and I was sitting in my car with my family, and I was listening him. He was maybe American, Pakistani, something. I'm sorry, I forget his name. So he shared his story. His story was really inspired me. Not even me, but also my wife and all my family were sitting in the car, and I became motivated that why I cannot do it. I mean, he was telling that he got 68% in his mocks. And within a 6 days, he given an exam. And I was thinking if he cleared in a 6 days, but not only his 6 days preparation, but also I would say that his way of communication was very well. So my family motivated me. Then she told me that she was my wife was saying, if no, I am willing to do this PMP after this. I mean after his speech. So I became a motivated. So then again, I will quote Mr. Max Babri. Amer interviewed him, and he told that the human is the best creation of Almighty. Even he given the Darwin theory example. So if you want to do anything, you can do it. And I would say that if I can do it, anybody can do it. This is very simple. I mean, if I can do it, I would not. I'm not saying I'm underestimating me, but I know how my temperament, my study temperament, my exam temperament. I know myself, so it was difficult for me, and I only watch the videos on YouTube. I mean, mostly, I think Amir will witness. Amir is witness for this one. I only watched the Amir video. Whenever he uploaded the video, within a 2-3 minutes, I watch it. I make a notes, and again. So second thing, what I did, that I implement the PMP in my own life. I mean, as Agile told us, Agile is the mindset. So I make my own Kanban. I mean, what I did yesterday, what I will do, and what today I will do, and what tomorrow I will do. I make my own Kanban. So I stick with this one. Other, I make a yellow chits. I don't know what is the exact pronunciation. The yellow paper, small. I write on that one. I put on my wall, in my car, in my office, in my computer screen. I mean, if anything, I need any concept, so I write in my own wording, maybe in the Roman Urdu sometime in English. So I write in my own way, and I put on my system on some other places to read that. How can I understand? And also I prepared some my notes, I mean, on Word, maybe a very few. So in this way I started. So first time when I given a mock, I got first time in Agile maybe 41% or less than 41%. Again I given the mock, I got 42%, and at that day Mr. Club cleared the PMP. So I asked him the question to Inclab Bhai, and I said, sir, how to motivate ourselves? So I mean, the motivation I got it. Then I was working on this one, but very frankly, I didn't do too much mocks. And Mr. Amir was right. The mocks are not, maybe not related to your result. You cannot relate your mocks with the result. Probably you will get 42%, 50%, 60%. Somehow it matters. Somehow it matters to motivate you. But believe me, you will not get a single question from the all the mocks. I didn't get a single question which I can say that I have done this one. I have read somewhere. No, I didn't read anywhere. But mock test is very, very important. And the mock you should do, you even everybody should do it. 4 hours you have to sit, you have to complete 180 question in a single row. That's it. And you have to take a break like exam for 10 minutes after a 60 question. If you get 20%, believe me, this is not your success. The success is you completed 180 question with the same spirit with the question of number 1 until to question number 180. If you did it in this way, believe me, you won the exam basically. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. This is very, very important. And don't be, I mean, you have to motivate yourself. You have to make your own study plan. I mean, you should. I mean, I know that I am not able to read continuously from the book, from the notes. I cannot read, so I chosen the way that I used to watch the videos. So when Mr. Amer uploaded the video, his audio podcast, so I always put AirPods in my ear, and I always listen his videos and podcast. I'm sitting in my office whenever I am free. I put my AirPods and or headphone or something. I'm listening his videos. So if I need any concept, I went to the YouTube, I write it, and I watch the videos. I make my own very small notes, not too big notes. And very important, you have to set your goal. You have to build a wall, struggle for you that when you are going to appear in exam. Unless you did not put a milestone or you did not put a date in front of you, I don't think so you will be ready for the exam until to last answer, when you will 180 answer, you will click on the last answer. Believe me, I was not ready. I was confused that I will pass or not. So it is the same. You cannot be ready for the exam. You have to be ready. So book a date, whatever you want, and stick with it. And go for the exam. I hope everybody will be passed. Don't think the people are saying that if somebody asks me that exam is easy or tough or whatever. Exam is not, they are not maybe checking your, it's not matter of easy or tough. It's matter of your mental stress, how you manage first question and how you manage the last question. Because when you are sitting in the exam, in the corner, on your right corner, the timer is counting like, this is the shortest time of your life. These 4 hours are shortest time of your life. So this is like tuck, 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 like your heartbeat. So it's going like this. So you have to manage this one. The way you answer the first question, in the same way you have to answer the last question. If your spirit is like this, of course, everybody will clear his PMP. It's not a matter of easiness or toughness. And regarding the, the questions in the exams, again, it's not easy, it's not tough. It was temperament, how we behave. And what somebody suggests to me, when you sit on your exam seat, think You are a project manager, and you are going to face 180 different scenarios, and you have to manage it. And you have to manage with the two things, I would say. First, you are a servant leader, and second, your emotional intelligence. You don't have to answer emotionally, but you have to use your emotional intelligence, and you are a servant leader. You have to keep these two things in your mind. You are a project manager. Even, for example, I am not a project manager. Even somebody, maybe a coordinator, if maybe somebody is only engineer. But for these 4 hours, you are the project manager of multi-million-dollar deal of your life. So you have to think that you are the project manager, and you have to answer like a project manager. Calm yourself. You don't have to be aggressive. You have to think it, and there is no way that you will not able to clear the exam. If I can clear, believe me, everybody can clear the exam. And Mr. Amer will, he can confirm that I don't have a temperament to study and everything. So any question from your side, anything, I'm ready to answer you people.
First of all, thank you, Umair. And this was really very motivating. Actually, let me put it this in context. I never expected such a great speech from you. You are a good speaker. You should become a good public speaker, I would have to say.
Sir, I have a almost 5 year experience on radio.
That we can clearly see, but I think this is the first time we had the privilege to see that, because
Thank you very
the
much.
way you were speaking and the confidence, it was awesome. It shows how well you were prepared for PMP exam. Okay, uh, you are, as you have mentioned, let me just put something in context for everyone. He did 6 mocks, right, Umair?
Yes, six, maybe not complete six. I mean,
So
five marks.
the test number 6 of Agile, how many time you did?
The first time that your agile, I did only one time,
So
and I got 42%.
yeah,
I didn't repeat any. I mean, any mock again. I mean, if I got 42%, I move. But one thing I would say that the RCA, root cause analysis, which is very very important. I mean, do only first I said that do the mock for your to make your temperament. Okay, but if you did only, for example, 10 question in a day, it's fine. But if you didn't do the root cause analysis with 100 question, it's you have wasted your time. You did the 10 question a day, but you did the root cause analysis. Believe me, you earned something. So I would say that you have to do the root cause analysis. It's very very important.
very, very important. Okay, guys, if you have any question to ask from Umair, you can ask. In the meanwhile, let me put something in context. He gave exam from home, like he didn't went to the center because centers were not available. So, Umair, can you share something about that experience? Was that smooth? Anything you would like to say?
It was, I would not recommend, by the way, from home. I was not in home, in fact. But
That is
I mean,
that
yeah, but
one is
yes, but I was tired. I mean, I sit in office. I didn't take off from the office. Okay. First of all, I sit in office 8 hours, then 4 hours again. And I was tired, believe me. I have a pain here. I mean, in my neck. So I was doing like this and this. And just she sending me, why you are moving? I said, I'm tired. I mean, I'm moving, but what to do? I have a pain in my back pain and neck pain. So what to do? So she said, please, this is against the against the policy. I said, okay, I will avoid.
this.
So anyway, yes. And that's it. But I will not recommend in home. You are always afraid that maybe net will be disconnect and you are a pressure. The camera is, I mean, anyway, it's good thing. But first of all, I was not receiving the message on my mobile. So then I write that link on my mobile and I make a pictures of all my rooms and all the things. The lady was speaking very, low. I was not able to listen. She told me something, and I said, "Yes, okay, I'm ready." And then she told again, and I closed my ear to the speaker, and she was saying that move your laptop. So I will recommend that if the center is available, you will be more comfortable. But unfortunately, I don't have a date for the center.
Same goes for many people who are going to give exam in 2 weeks. In Pakistan, the probability of things getting close is increasing. I just saw on one of the news channel that they are going to move towards lockdown, especially in Lahore, and then maybe in Karachi. Hassan can put light on that more. In a sense, I'm not sure about Karachi. And okay,
What I want to ask is, you said that root cause analysis is very important. Yes, I agree with you, and I'm doing the same thing. Is, but I want to ask about the exam. How did exam went? Like, if we compare it with the mocks or doing questions, the difficulty level, and what was, you will suggest about the material.
Ishtiyaq, I would not say that the exam is difficult or easy. This is you are not. They are not going to test you in a easiness and a toughness way. They are going to test your temperament. You don't have to lose your temperament. For example,
Okay.
you did the 10 questions. Okay, if your sugar level is going down, if your brainstorming, what we said, that the ability of brainstorming is going down, it means you are losing the exam. So
Okay.
the mock will increase your capability to think during the exam. So don't think that the exam is difficult, easy, you will get difficulty question. Nobody knows what you will get. I will give you an example. Uh, in one question, there was, if I remember, that it's related to the SPI and a CPI. And believe me,
Okay.
from 6 to 7 years, I am doing the same thing. I'm calculating the SPI, CPI, estimated to completion, estimated completion. I'm in on my fingertips. I have this much man hours, blah 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 blah. On every week, my life span, I have spent my life on these stupid things. Okay, and I got this question, and I look at the timer. 1.5 minutes. I didn't answer that. I was not able to answer that question. Okay, so don't think that it should be very easy for me. It should be very easy for me, but I lose my control on that. But I given the answer and move. So it's not a matter of easiness. If you will say that, if you ask me, this question should be a most easiest question for me. But
Agree.
I took a more time on that stupid question.
So, because that's what the most difficult thing I'm having to handle. When I'm doing the root cause analysis, I'm getting the more question wrong in my later part of the mock than in my initial part of the mock. So
Yes,
that's what happening is with me when the mocks is getting, when I'm moving towards the last part of the mock, I'm getting, anxiety, like,
no,
pressure.
no, Ishtiyaq sab, I will tell you one thing. When you are giving the mock, probably your mindset is not settled for the exam. For example, if you are giving the mock, you will get many things in your mind. Okay, okay, I will stand up and I will do it like this. But when you will go in the real exam, then your scenario will be different. So that's why I'm
Okay.
saying consider your mock as a real. I mean, your. I will give you an example. For example, Mr. Amer, when he was asking some questions, I was shy to give him the answer. Maybe I was wrong. Sometime I realized that this is the answer, but under the pressure, I given the wrong answer. So you cannot say that. Sometimes you're thinking that many people are watching you or looking you, or so. Don't think that you don't underestimate yourself. If you
Okay.
are doing mocks, it means you are going well. But one thing, you have to book a date. And this thing I learned from the Inqilab Bhai. I call him, sir, I book my exam. He said, really? I said, yes, I book on Tuesday. I received an email that there is some technical problem. You have to reschedule your exam. So it was coming in Ramadan. So I was not able to give an exam with the fasting. So could you believe I put on Sunday? I mean, I don't know, and I put on Sunday. So I sit in the office. Then I went for the exam. And uh, again, if I can pass, believe me, everybody can pass.
Oh, thank
And
you very much.
I'm not,
That really
yeah.
helped. Thank you very much.
Okay, Imran, you have a question?
Yes, sir. I want to ask to Umair. Umair, first of all, congratulations to you.
Thank you
Right,
very much, sir.
as you know that we have spent a lot of journeys together, even out of the class. One question: how much drag and drop question you found, brother?
Okay, 9 questions in three half. I mean, divided in three. So three,
In
three,
three.
three. Okay, and these question one is was very difficult. I think I don't know how many were there. Even I have to scroll down the screen.
Okay. So
So
you
one was
give us
very difficult.
yes, you give us surprise because we are also in two, three groups in club, me, you, and our batch. So inshallah,
See,
wait for the next inshallah.
very frankly, I am telling you. I mean, I don't want to. For example, if I will tell everybody that I am going to appear in exam, so I have a pressure. If I got fail, I have to tell everybody. So don't take this pressure and book your date and prepare yourself. Don't tell to everybody that I am going to appear in exam, because if you will tell everybody, it means you told to one person, you build a pressure from that person. Right after your exam of 4 hours, he will send you a message, what happened with you, avoid this one. If you will pass, tell everybody that I pass exam. If you don't pass, nothing happen. It's not death and life and blah blah blah. You appear in exam, you didn't consider that they given you a stupid question, but you were more prepared. So you have to, prepare yourself as per their standard.
Yeah, the guys, I want to tell you also because yesterday was his exam, and I don't know that his exam is going on. I sent him some tips notes to him that I don't know that he is sitting in the exams. After 30 minutes, I was chatting with Amer sir, and then I got surprised that, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Umair is become certified. So I was surprised. I said, I'm disturbing Umair while he was in the exams.
Actually,
So
what
anyhow, Umair
yeah,
sir, I can also pass the exam. What is your suggestion?
Sir, my suggestion to everybody is this.
Everybody's laughing on my
Yes,
question.
no,
That's
no,
good.
no,
It's a
no,
good question.
no, really. My suggestion is, first of all, you have to find what is your weakness and what is weakness and what is your strength. Okay, so if how you can study, what is the way how you can digest these, these papers, these all the things.
okay,
So, and second thing, yes, sir.
please continue. Please continue.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make your own way to study. First of all, how you are getting your information, your knowledge, and how you digest. Find this way and adopt this way. You will clear it.
Thank you so much for your kind advices.
Okay. Just I would like to add one thing, even the same thing what Inqilab said and Umair has said. That's why Imran, I was actually smiling. You cannot judge one person PMP exam with the other person PMP exam. As I mentioned somewhere, actually many places, yesterday 3% cleared the exam. One RMP, Gulzar cleared RMP, Umair cleared PMP, and then another student of mine, one-to-one student, Shahid in Australia, he cleared PMP. So I recorded his interview today. I will be sharing in a day or two. So his exam was extremely difficult. He did all the mocks I have. Actually, all the mocks. And those people who are doing daily mocks, Farhan, Maruk, they know how many mocks I have. Okay, they know how many mocks I have. He did all the mocks, and he basically actually said there was not a single question from the mocks. Booking a date and getting that pressure is very different for each person. I don't recommend it. I actually don't recommend it.
Yeah,
I don't recommend it. Umair said, Inqilab said, many students say that, okay, book that didn't work backward. I don't recommend it. Not at all. in nowadays in uncertain circumstances where you can actually get COVID. Any day you can get COVID, and if you book the date and you have 2 days left, you are. Don't want to say the words, but
Screwed.
I don't want to say that. So I don't want to say that. Actually, you can easily in the areas where centers are open, you can easily get the date within 24 hours or within 48 hours. If the centers are open, especially for people in Pakistan, India, you can get centers easily. In Middle East, you cannot get date even 2 weeks before. You cannot get even a date before 2 weeks before. From area to area, you need to check. In US, you can get date within a week. In Canada, you can get a date within a week. So that's
In Canada, some if you wanna go to a center base, it's very hard. Only like it's not in Toronto. You have to go to Hamilton or you have to go to Sovereign to find the center base.
okay. What about UK for answer?
नहीं यूके में तो बंद है आज से जो है ना वो कुछ ईज शुरू हुआ है लेकिन अभी सेंटर्स तो बंद है
Okay, centers are closed in UK, so you cannot.
इन मई में मेरे ख्याल है सेंटर्स खुलेंगे
So everyone knows their perspective. Now I don't recommend online at all. I don't recommend unless it is a last option. As Umair was saying, I had a conversation. Gulzar, if you remember a guy, there was a guy in December from Malaysia. He had an issue with the exam, and he did the exam again. He had a issue again. I don't know from where. Yesterday's message, he messaged me at 7 a.m. Sir, I'm trying to give the exam. I went to the old chat. I don't delete chat. I actually don't delete chat. I have a Gulzar chat of 1 year ago. I don't delete chat. So I went to see the context. Who is he? Because if you are not my student, I will not. Even you message me daily, I will not save your number. That's like my habit. Once you become my student, you paid me, then I'll save your number and I will add you to PMP aspirant group. That's my step number one. Unless I don't save your number. Actually, I do this thing. Good or bad, I don't know. So this thing, he again had the issue. Third time he had the issue. If Farhan remembered, Farhan remembered the issue we faced.
yeah I think
And
and it's all like and I got very high like you can't believe like I got about 350 BPS at home so like my speed there's no issue with the speed it's just I think matter of how you connect and the day your system is working
yeah,
and their system it's
there's
many things yeah
there are so many variables I don't recommend. Secondly, the one thing Umair actually said, not telling to people. I endorse that thing. If you are prepared enough and even you don't want my pressure, actually I do that. I get the update. What Umair actually said, I message in the same tone. So if you even don't want to tell me, don't tell me. Go for the exam if you think you are prepared.
Even you know.
Yeah. But you see, if
No, actually,
Umair,
I'm sorry, I'm
Umair,
interrupting
if you
you.
haven't told me and the result would have been different, then you are in a trouble. But the thing is that
I cannot risk.
yeah,
Exactly, exactly. I
yeah,
mean, hey,
I endorse that thing. Like peer pressure is the biggest pressure. Peer,
so I'm afraid so
No, if I would be in a Umair condition, didn't told you, and the results are different, I wouldn't told you result.
of course. If, believe me, if Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, but I will never tell to anybody.
it's okay.
I have to take the pressure again. I mean, it's a psychologically thing. I mean, maybe I will be wrong. I'm not saying maybe I will be wrong, but I mean, it's everything. Everybody should, for your ease, and this is the way. And one thing more, if Amir sir allow me to add, to pick a mentor. I mean, all the people I believe the student of Mr. Amir, but the people who for the others, I would say that pick a mentor. I mean, you can prepare your exam without mentor. There is no problem. I mean, if you will ask, my predictive was maybe 70% was prepared without mentor. But I was not confident. Maybe I clear, but I didn't get the confidence to do. So if you want a confidence, you have to select a mentor who can psychologically he can divert you. I mean, I will tell you one thing. I mean, very frankly, once I got the COVID vaccine and I was worried. So I called to the Mr. Amer. I said, sir, I have a problem to read the question in English. I remember that, if Mr. Amer remember. You remember, sir?
Yeah.
Because, and he told that, he told me that, Mr. Amir told me that no problem, it's not your language. So basically, if you will find anything, so there is no any problem.
Okay, so that's a very good thing. Get a mentor, and most of the time, to get the mentor, if you are if you don't want me all the time asking the things, if you want someone else, for example, Gulzar is available. Gulzar was pretty busy in past few weeks for RMP. Now he's free. You can ask him. Now Umair is free. You can get his. You can also ask him. And Club is there. You can ask him. That's why I don't remove the people who have done PMP from my group, so that you can get their help. Okay, so just one thing, let me just.
And can I add something? In my experience with you as a mentor, I think it's not even only for confidence or motivation. Your ability makes me more focused and more concentrate what I'm doing and what I need to do. This is very appreciated for me, because I was reading, I was learning, but I didn't go anywhere with that. So focusing and concentrating, it's very important, which a mentor can provide us.
So for the people who will be watching after it, like I will be, of course, putting it on YouTube, get a mentor. If you don't want an all-in-all program, there are many other people, they are very good people, get a mentor. If someone has cleared PMP on LinkedIn, go there, message them. Everyone is there to help. In my opinion, let me tell you, everyone help if you ask politely. And if 5 people don't help you, message to the 6th person. This actually works. Go on LinkedIn, message the people who have cleared the PMP. They will be more than happy. This is for other people. Of course, for you guys, I am there for pushing you daily. Okay. Anyone else has any question regarding exam from Umair? Okay.
I think, Anubhai,
Ji,
sorry again.
please,
No, I
sir.
just want to add one thing. Like you already know, I had a corporate training, 5 days and 9 to 5 and all this thing. But thing is that those trainings are just for to get you a certification that you pass your training. And
Exactly.
but this one isn't like you can't get your like PMP certificate from this corporate training. So main thing, like I think coaching is like I think
Coaching is,
key
yes, sir.
here,
Yes, sir.
definitely.
Coaching
And
is,
other thing I need to ask the questions. That's I just build the ground, so make Mr. Amir happy. So so what you recommend for if someone, you said don't book your test. So by for example, if someone like for example me, if I'm thinking like okay, by May I will book my test. So is this a 1 month is good enough to for prepare, or end of May? Because I got to pass before June, because June is my deadline.
Umair, please.
I have to answer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
if you can, please. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Farhan, first of all, this should be your decision. Okay, I cannot say, are you prepared? I would say that, for example, I'm watching your videos with Mr. Amir from last many days. You are good. You have to get the confidence. Okay, maybe you have more knowledge than me, than everybody, right? But the thing is this: how you behave with the question. That's it. If you have built your mentality that you have to answer the question as a project manager with the positive way. See, the project manager, uh, the PMI wants always to us a success project, okay, a success team. So they will give you a scenarios. You don't have to think a negative. You have to think a positive first. You are not going to clear your exam. You are going to attempt 180 question with the same spirit of first to until to end of the question. Put on your luck, put your on ask your family, whichever religion you have. I strongly believe that the prayers, your parents support, your wife support, your children support, your teacher support, and he prayed. So I would say get a
Okay.
and go for your exam.
Where let me add something into your answer. As a general answer for answer, yes, 1 month is more than enough. Not for just for you, even people who are just starting and not even have done a single mock, 1 month is more than enough, pretty more than enough. Okay, we in just March, I have six student who came, and actually three of them said on me on the first day we have to clear in 10 days, and two of them said that we have to clear in 14 days, and the third sixth one actually cleared in 14 days without even saying. So yes, you can clear in, provided that when you do the mocks, you understand the question. And what Umair said,
Yes.
I loved it. I loved it. You need to complete 180 questions. You need to complete 180 questions. 70, 70, 70. This is the formula that you need to implement in your exam. 70, 70, 70. Acha, Umair, a very important question just came to my mind. Shahid basically gave exam today and he haven't taken the second break. And he was saying that when he came that he could get actually that 10 minute and that saved his time.
Sir, I took the breaks. I took it both breaks. 10 minutes. I was tired.
To ask it, yeah, I need to ask it someone because if that is the case, because from everyone I am hearing this, if you don't take the break, that time is automatically eliminated. So if you don't take the break, or if we take 2 minutes break, maybe if we take, can we get that 8 minute, those 8, 9 minutes can make a hell of a difference. But let's see. One other student cleared exam today. I will ask her.
By the way, sir, I'm sorry I am interrupting you. I sit on the screen. I didn't click on the start exam. Why I have to give them the 1 second? So I relax. As you said that you have to take a breathe. I taken a breathe and I do some exercise. I drink the water. So this is the same thing I did. So I would recommend that you have to take the break. That's it. The
Yeah,
three you have a 3 session. Yes.
that goes without saying. That goes without saying. I highly recommend take the break. Okay. Anyone has any question, or we can call it a day? Okay. Umair, your final suggestions.
I yes.
Final advice for all the PMP aspirant, not just 19 this 95 of all group, all the PMP aspirant. What they should do for PMP exam?
First of all, you have to focus yourself. Focus yourself. Find your weaknesses and strengths. How you can study from videos, from books, whatever way you can digest. Choose this way. Third, choose a mentor. It's very important. And trust on yourself. You will get it done. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Umair. Really loved it. Okay, guys, I think we cannot.